I'd probably say something on Cold War, to be honest, like D Machine. Especially if you use support. No. Out. The round 100's like 6 hours. Something like that. That's probably 5 hours. I can't tell if I'm just doing round 100 slow compared to everyone else, or it's actually that long. Most of the hundreds I've done, it's to to be honest, the fastest round 100 in BO3 I think is Moon, because the spawn room, not Area 51, the actual spawn room for it is actually the fastest spawn in all of zombies. So if you, especially if you get like wave gun and then you get the Gerst devices and you have a power vacuum, you basically just keep throwing Gerst devices and you either hack a max ammo or a max ammo drops with power vacuum. And you just keep throwing Kaz, or not Kazers, Gerses. You're in spawn. What are they gonna do? You just deal with them with an AAT. Dead wire is infinite damage, so he'll just pop. Oh yeah, YouTube can't hear you, so. Not the way I did it. Yeah, I did the fast trip, but it still took me like 6 hours. It was probably because all the nukes I was popping, to be honest. Because I kept running into them with power vacuum, but...
She is held by Dr. Peck. A real Gonyuk among bastards. I would beat information out of him myself if I could, but alas, these beasts have already given me a good fight. I must help you from my monitors. Take the teleporter on the roof. He's safe. Mostly.
To be honest, I don't even save combat records, but I do play ranked, so if something goes wrong, it's a high round, it's saved. That's like one of the only reasons I play ranked. Well, not the only reason, but... Yeah. Unless someone lags out of an Easter egg, then you're kinda... Yeah. Going for 100 Firebaze Z, really hope I don't lag out. Not lag out, but crash.
Do you even know what I'm capable?
Cause I've played all night before in other games and haven't crashed, so. Granted, they're single player games, so that might have had an effect, but. Bro, I was so scared when I was playing God of War, because I have experience with crashing on everything, and that gave me have to manually save. So I'm just like, what if I go without, like, I get like 4 hours of progress into the game, and then I just crash before I save. God of War 4. Yeah. Boy.
Fear me.
Oh, Odin's. So you've beat Sigrun before? I've beat her 3 times. Because I've done 3 different playthroughs. Yeah. Actually, thankfully, I guess I just kind of understood the mechanics better or something like that. My dad, he's beaten Sigrun before, but it was like years ago, back in 2018, and he just went back through and played it, and went to beat Sigrun again, and it took him like, probably in total, like 18 hours, but for me it probably took in total like 7.
Oh,
Yeah, for him it took him a long time. For him it did. For me it took the first time I did it, it took me probably like 50 attempts. Still like that. But then again, that's like one of the first like hard single player bosses I've ever fought against. I usually don't play single player games at all. So and honestly, worst case, if you can't think of something to do, I could give you ideas.
How did you get access to the base? I know why you're here. You want the German girl.
I was gonna say worst case if you're gonna quit like right now because you messed something up or something like that.
I
Uh,
don't hate.
you could go for like 30 speedruns with classics on ZWR,
I could cut you all without.
stuff like that. You could just go for high round or flawless records. I get 50 on a map or two. Yeah, I saw your notification.
I relish. They're dead.
Cause I watched like your stream after I finished with that DE game, and I was just like, wait, it already ended. Why did he? And then I literally just skipped to the end. I saw you had while you were paused. I saw you had Shadow Claws. I'm just like, ah. I as soon as I saw Shadow Claws, I'm just like, yep, makes sense. They're good for co-op if you don't have like near death. But GK. To be honest, they've either already been carried by other people or they're probably just too scared to attempt it. I mean, still, if... Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was gonna say, if I'm playing with the wrong people, like absolute noobs, I'm not gonna lie, GK still kind of scares me. Because if I go down, basically the game's over. So I have to make sure I don't mess up. There's been games where the other person down 15 times, I'm just like, oh, don't worry, I can get you. Keep doing this. The second I die, do you just want to close up?
Enemy down. Never dare get so close to me.
Yep. I'm just on round 8 with an epic reward trying to get legendary real quick. Yeah, you're just like finally.
Guessing this
Bro,
can do some major
this game's
damage.
starting to scare me.
I have faced a far bigger horde.
That sucks. Well, it's scaring me because basically 3 games in a row, including the Colonel's Hospital we went to, I've gotten Ray K from Trials first try, and I've been getting lucky with some other stuff, especially with like speedruns. I'm afraid I'm just gonna get a whole just of bad luck here soon. Because you always get that way. You're just like, this has been too good. Something's about to happen.
Hostile expired.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid's gonna happen to me with luck. Yeah.
That's the first one done. Let's get the other two back online, shall we? I'm very busy today. You better keep your end of
Yeah.
the bargain, Peck.
It makes sense for it's a hard map.
That's really all you have?
Do you know, Riff?
Weaver, there is a weapon forge at my location. It is now operational. It makes weapons fire bullets that cut like Soviet steel. Your team should use.
Jackpot. Finally, some weapons tech. Find the parts and slap that gun together.
If you want
I know how to
replace
build all
his
this stuff.
weapon, you will need his special key. He kept it on his person at all times. Find him, find key.
Honestly, if I lag out really early and we could find people, I'd be down to do Shane Easter egg, because I know you're good and you wouldn't die all the time, and I actually need the Shane Easter egg done.
Your death brings me at least some joy.
Exfil available if you need it. Starting.
I'm done to do the Easter egg. It's just every single time I've tried it, someone either got stuck on some part or something like that. To be fair, though, I don't think noobs are going to be asking to do Shane, so you might have your confirmation right there.
Your anger achieved nothing. Mine, however.
I mean, they might be asking to do Shane, but that's kind of a death sentence for themselves, so... $17. Where'd you get that from, though?
Maybe this can still save my skin.
I was like, that just sounds like a random made-up challenge someone gave you.
Put
Yeah.
them down. Hard.
I can give you gobblegum recommendations, but it really depends on how,
Snipers have an
like,
unfair
prepared
advantage.
you wanna... Now, are you doing, like, almost, like, close to classics level, or are you just using base megas, or are you using OP megas?
But it lacks in power. It makes it for
Then,
Firebaze.
yeah, self-mid.
Chopper clearing out for now.
You're gonna die in round 1. Maybe. I've speedrun Shadows enough that I'm used to playing Shadows without the shield, to be honest.
I have been the hunter and the hunted. Up close, we all end up bloody. Devastating firepower. It will be needed. Effective against the weaker ones. This just eats bullets.
Oh, I've already had the box move twice trying to find one of 2 weapons. Turn 100? Me. Shadows Basically, almost every round 100 I've done has taken me like 5-6 hours. I don't know if I'm just slow or that's actually how long it takes. Well, for rounds, yeah. I bet it's Easter eggs.
It'll do till I get something
Especially if I
better.
get someone that actually knows what they're doing, knows like some speedrun shots, I can get done quick. Like, I just found that
Do
dude
nothing
off of
wasted in
that,
my eyes.
Call of Duty server to run Rev with, and he already knew the Easter egg. He just
Appreciate
wanted
it.
someone else to help him
And
get it
myself.
done for his PS4, and we did it in like 44 minutes.
Since this cut them in half.
That originated from Black Ops 3? So, no, like, no Chronicles, no. It's a fight between DE and Shadows. I don't know which one takes the cake, though. It's weird because I like Shadows better on some days, and I like DE better on some days. It just depends on my mood, to be honest.
A single shot unleashes great destruction.
Out of BO3 or just out of everything? To get better? Or, like, what's the... The Giant?
I will need more. And soon.
That one's pretty easy to figure out, even without a tutorial.
Today is not a good day.
I started on transit. I had no clue what I was
Hand it
doing.
over before they are on me again.
I started playing legitimately on BO3, and I liked every map. It's just I didn't know what to do until I got a phone and actually started looking stuff up and learning stuff. And then I was like, ah! This all makes sense now.
They're gone. You underestimate me. You always have.
Three bunnies. I don't know if this is just my POV from it, since I would say I'm a pretty good zombies player, so I can handle most situations. Not all of them, obviously, but most. But would you say round 100s are based more on skill or patience? Yeah, because to be honest, I think it's patience. Most people don't want to wait that long. Yeah, definitely. But
May not pierce armor, but it will pierce flesh.
not for BO3 ascension.
At least I'll stay agile as I fire.
Oh, then maybe.
Damaging, especially in combat scenarios. Kill. There will be few
I cannot
mistakes
get
with
the
this.
gun that I want out of the box. I already moved it 3 times. Dang. A path to 1 Reiki on round 14. If you hit it in the mouth, 2 shots on Mimic. That is strong. Colonel's office? I could check in a second, if you want. And then I'll check something and make sure it's something. I can't really disclose what I'm saying, though. Let me check something, though. Yeah, we're good for now. Please. I don't want the size.
Maybe I should modify it some more.
Not the gun I want. Good gun.
Popular among my colleagues.
Oh, I was 1 off. Dang it.
This rifle could deliver the required damage. At least it's light.
The box moved again. Come on, game. Where is the box? Where'd the box go? Oh, that's why. No. You just called to.
Things could get messy.
Game, please give me the
Fire
gun I
consumes
want.
most things. Won't do much against armor.
That announcement was the last thing we heard before the base fell. Before the beasts poured into our world and struck us down.
Bro, I kind of want to talk about something, but I don't think YouTube would find it offensive. At the same time, I don't know if I want to try.
to the
Oh,
scene
I
of the
haven't told you what I was
must not let
talking
them
about yet, but
fight, kill, survive.
it's not like any issues. It's more just like a is this relatable thing.
See how
But it
no
has to
effort
do
is
with
wasted?
not us, but the other version. That makes sense. I forgot the chromosome names, otherwise I would list it off. I forgot which one's which.
You will learn of my ruthless efficiency.
Not because I'm saying they're both the same, it's I literally just forgot which one belongs to what.
There's an exfil window opening up, team.
I think it's the other way around,
Success!
but
You fought like my Russian brethren who gave everything they had. Hoorah!
I
Central
think
agent
Guy is
increasingly common.
Y.
Be ready for the next one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know they're different, so I literally forgot which one was which. But is it like this is just my experience, I don't know if it's the same, but does this happen to you where like this person wait, are you watching my live stream right now or is someone? Okay. Then I may just tell the story later, I don't know. No, it's not even that, it's just weird. Like that. I don't know how to explain it. I'm going down a rabbit hole that I can't get out of. Did a Margle hit you or zombies? Because zombies can't hit you.
Little more than a rapid-fire pistol. Reasonable fire rate. Good.
I usually camp in the rain too, and I'm fine.
This will shred them. Tear them.
Raptor 1, RTB for refuel. Evac window closed.
Worst case, if you're like looking into the boxing ring, you can just camp in the
Guaranteed grave digger.
up the stairs on the right side, and there's only two ways you have to look. It's just your left and
I
right, and
suppose
then you could just
SMGs do
keep
have their place.
switching views.
You screamed your last.
Man, I really want to get the gun I need.
Bang,
Already
bang,
moved
bang.
box 4 times.
Extremely damaging up close. Sometimes one bullet is all you need.
Yeah. Do you have widows? You need widows. Yeah. I feel like this is a single player game and you just came up to me for a mission and I'm just like, you need this item before you can continue.
This is the bitter end for you.
Oh shoot. Okay. What? It's RNG, so you'd have to get really lucky for that.
Threat neutralized.
Uh, it's 1 out of 9. It's, hold on. No, that's for one. It's 1 out of 9. So basically, 1 out of 9, and then 81, and then what's 81 times 81? It's a 1 in 6,561 chance, if the math's right. I have a feeling that's the only way the world record's going to be pushed to its absolute limit. It's just if someone guesses it. And they're like Freckleston. Because if Freckleston gets his hands on a game where his RNG goes right and he guesses all 3 of those, it's over for everyone. It is over.
Not exactly the stopping power I'm going to need. I will make them suffer.
Imagine resetting for Nero on console and trying to shoot no shadows.
Well balanced, reliable. I tune those things. Good against those diseased dogs.
I think 6,561. I think is what I said.
What it lacks in power, it makes up
Well,
for
it's
in
1 out of 9 times 1 out of 9, and 9 times 9 is 81. And it's either. Hold on, real quick. Let me do the math again. It's either 1 out of 6,500 or it's 1 out of 729. Either or, but worst case, it's above 1 in 500. One out of 9, and then it's 1 out of 9. No, actually, both of our math is wrong. Because instead of being 1 out of 9 3 times, it would be 1 out of 9, 1 out of 8, 1 out of 7. Because you already eliminated one of the options. Are we doing freaking high school statistics right now? Just to find out speedrunning? It makes sense, to be honest. Like, statistics make sense. I could probably do it. It's just, I forget what, like, how to format it sometimes, if that makes sense. Like, do you square it? Do you just multiply it by itself? Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, is it 9 times 8 times 7, or it's like...
Assault rifles usually suffice. Tactical rifle. I guess that's it for now. As they grow stronger, more rounds will be needed.
Yeah. Dang.
Only a fool would refuse an assault rifle.
I could probably go to a speedrunner and say, like, hey, you might want to try to do this as, like, a... If you get this and you get good RNG, like, your game would be amazing. And I would say, like, okay, here's my pitch. You guess the symbols, all 3 of them. And they're just like, oh, hell no.
Effective enough for now.
I mean, that's pretty rare. I've moved the box 5 times. Yes. The speedrunner, like, even Freckleston is just so nervous that he messes up everything. I mean, there's been things where I thought I was just literally going to be my PB and I got nervous, so I couldn't imagine world record. Especially because if you got world record like that, your game would probably be unbeatable. So knowing that you have a chance to probably get world record forever.
Your death only helped me grow in strength.
Ferguson's probably gonna beat it by like a second tomorrow. I have a feeling he's always trying, because you never see him do shadows, but he always finds a way to get like a new
Single shot
PB
unleashes
slash world record, so I have a feeling he just constantly plays it plus whatever else he does. My question is, how do they have enough money or something to just speedrun all day and not need to like go to a job? Like, how do they even do that? If you know what I mean. That or do they just live off their mom?
They may be many, but they are not expecting you. Kill them all.
Napalm strike standing by.
Do you mean poor people as like, oh, that sucks, or poor people as in like financial poor people? Okay, I thought you were just calling everyone poor. uh,
I will fill many graves this day. This is my purpose, to kill your kind.
If you need to exfil, Raptor 1 standing by.
See how no effort is wasted?
it's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Really, really not what I meant to do. I forgot I moved the box. I forgot I moved the box. Hey, hold you. I forgot to move the box.
Your anger achieved nothing. Mine, however.
Window expired. They'll circle back around.
You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. I think you are
Nice. Nice.
Single shot unleashes great destruction. I have faced a far bigger horde.
War machine ready for use.
I will fill many graves this day.
I actually got the weapon I needed from the box. Finally. It took me like 5 boxes, but I got it. If I like it, I'm gonna be so upset. The crossbow. Or the Farah. Apparently it's really good for taking out Orda. Which I'm not gonna lie, I tried to do without those weapons, because I thought you just use support or whatever. Until I actually, like, DM my friend and he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, I remember. And stuff like that, and then I tried it without, and it kicked my butt. Orda did, so. Just said, yeah, I'm gonna try to go for that.
Team, Raptor 1 is nearby. Call if needed.
I'm starting to realize how much points I need. Anyway, I think I can tell my story now. Or it's not a story, it's just kind of more like a question. But basically, this girl is, or was my old crush, but for some reason I still kind of have one on her, even though she, like, has someone, which I don't know why I can't seem to let go. I just can't, but besides the point, I'll message her and she has a job, so she'll, like, say, like, oh, I'll message you, whatever, but even before this, it was kind of a problem. But she's like, oh, I'm about to go to bed or I'm busy, I'll text you tomorrow. Is it only me, or do they never text you first? They just expect you to text them tomorrow. Good.
I knew Requiem would develop such weaponry.
The thing is, I know her and she doesn't even see me, and I think she has good intentions. But she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll text you tomorrow." She never does. I always have to be the one to text first, no matter what.
Single shot unleashes great destruction.
Yeah, I know. She is busy a lot, and she has a lot of other friends, but, like, at least just do it once. Like, she hasn't done it in, like, a year worth of, like, texting. That's why I'm just like, I think she just expects me to. Hey, what's up, Goku?
Strike team. Exfil windows closed.
But like, why is that though? Like, why can't that be a thing?
Weapons like these will change the world.
Am I? Do I?
Having little problems.
I'm just.
I will fill many graves this
I mean, that's better than just saying just like, yeah, maybe. Like, to be honest, I just want a yes or no answer, and like, is this relatable? Is this that? But
You do not belong here. None of you do.
I mean, with your bio, I'd hope you're not.
You will learn of my ruthless
Otherwise, you're
efficiency.
kind of fighting against yourself there. But anyway, Goku accent. I'm just asking if something's relatable. But am I creepy then for like almost everyone that texts me? I'll respond like within the minute. Especially if I'm like looking at my phone, I'll respond back in like 30
Do
seconds.
you know what Share Factory is?
I knew Requiem would develop such weaponry. A single shot unleashes great destruction.
I mean, to be. Well, it kind of works on me, but I mean, she's usually pretty busy. I kind of know her, but also yes, Goku X. I know what Share Factory is. I've used it a lot, especially when editing montages and stuff. I feel like, I mean, this just kind of proves that there are a difference, but it's funny the difference between us because they're just like, I'll wait on this text, I'll think about it. Which, to be honest, I do have to think about some text because I just really don't know how to respond. I'm just like, how do I want to? Okay, and then I'll think of something within like 5 minutes. But girls just like, oh, I'll wait on the text. Guys are just like, can you play? No. Later? No. All right. Good day, sir. Like, I'd rather that just be the way everyone talks. I mean, I kind of am too, but I'm also inside a lot. I have to.
Could you react to my Share Factory tentage? And maybe even drop a quick like and comment?
Yeah.
See how no effort is wasted?
I've separated myself from technology. Also, yes, I can Goku X, just not right now. Just when I take a break, maybe I can. So, I was like waiting for that to respond to that guy for a while, and I felt bad, and I was hoping he hasn't
You will
left yet.
learn of my ruthless efficiency. May the flesh fall from all your bones.
Okay.
This was only a matter
Which, to
of
be honest, is
time.
kind of annoying, because if I'm messaging you every day, I already think highly of you.
Anger.
I
It
already
is
think you're
righteous.
worth the time. So, you don't really need to prove yourself.
That'll send you the link on Discord.
I didn't fully hear what you said, because
See how no effort is wasted. I think the science speaks for itself. The real fire comes from within me.
I was gonna say I'm not really that picky now that you mentioned 15. I'm like, I wonder if this is just a base thing. You have to like every movie I like. I'm like the third most because my parents are even more than I am.
You will learn of my ruthless efficiency.
Exfil window has closed.
Why do you still even try? Weapons like these will change the world.
I'd say probably to a lesser extent, but still.
Dig in your heels. Do not give them a single inch.
Got your work cut out and then some.
What the fuck? Kill that fucking thing.
I really hope my stream can't hear you. Well, I'm streaming a lot of the time we're playing, that's why it's difficult, and that's why I'm just hoping they can't hear you.
Enemy casualty. Take it to the grave. Weapons of war grow more powerful every day.
Yeah. I know I don't know everything, but I will admit, just because of the people I've played with and people like that I've seen at my school, I feel like I'm more mature than most people my age.
Throwing lethal. Package deal. One less to worry about.
I need to read it more, but I've like had that root since I was like 5. Which partially is just it passing down, but also they even say to me, hey, don't just listen to everything I say, actually look for it yourselves. And I looked at it and said, hey, this makes sense. I don't see a reason not to believe it. It seems like the right option, so why not?
See how no effort is wasted.
Oh, that sucks.
I think the science speaks for itself.
Yeah, I would just think that just sounds like the way we would go about it.
A single shot unleashes.
I feel like she's on the right track, but she doesn't even know. Yeah. I haven't at all yet, so. Yeah. feel like there's always been a little bit of that everywhere, like, even probably, yeah. Hold on, let me figure out the math on this. You said 56, right? That's one every 6.5 days. I did the math. Yeah.
I knew where.
If that was right, though, that's how. I really hope my stream can't hear you, though. I'm not gonna lie. I would double check. Uh, if it is, I'll probably just end stream and start a new one. Alright.
Raptor 1 is standing by if you need to bug out.
Weapons of war grow more powerful every day. Can you not see that death is your only destiny? There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Fine, I can't hear me low.
You should
Okay.
know who I am.
Nice.
Exfil window gone. Stay alive till the next one.
See how no effort is wasted? You will learn of my ruthless... I think the science speaks for itself. how no effort is wasted.
That's gonna make a nice ammo clip for your ray rifle.
I will fill many graves this day. I have faced a far bigger horde. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. I am your master, your mistress. I will fill many graves this day. See how no effort is wasted. I knew Requiem would develop.
Raptor 1 is in range for extraction. Your call.
I will fill many graves this day. Unleashes great destruction. See how no effort is wasted. will fill many graves this day.
Extraction is a no-go. Stand by for next window.
A single shot unleashes great. Weapons of war grow more powerful every day. You are nothing to me.
Hold the line. Protect the reactor. Make them pay in blood.
Death is all. You do not belong here. None of you do. I will fill many graves this day. See how no effort is wasted? I will fill many graves this day. knew Requiem would develop such weaponry. Single shot unleashes great destruction. You will not stop. Neither will I. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. Why did you refuse to obey?
Strike team, you have an exfil opportunity.
See how no effort is wasted? You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. Confirming kill. I will fill many graves this day. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency.
Lock and load, strike team.
Single shot unleashes great destruction.
Gotcha. Aw, rip. Can you still eat it?
Exfil option closed. Raptor 1
Oh.
will be back.
Are you in a match right now or no?
I will fill many
I'm
graves
now on
this day.
47.
Your anger achieves nothing. Somebody
Oh,
help
dang
me.
it. Well, unfortunately, I'm not gonna break my flawless record, but I can still break my high round. I just died on 47. I just got overwhelmed and the reload kind of just went weird and stuff. Also, by the way, I saw your
Less efficiency.
YouTube subscriptions, and when it comes to that, since we both share it, a lot of the people I also share with that. Yeah, like Matt, Brett, Ben, Andrew. Not saying it's... So sorry. I was gonna say, not saying it's bad or anything that they do that. It's just kind of the way stuff like that operates. But it's funny because you can tell they're a company, because especially if they want to put out an announcement, you'll see like all like 3 or 4 of them put up the same announcement back to back on your sub feed. You'll see it like 3 or 4 times in a row. It's like, I'm guessing this was a company thing. Yeah, they are. And they're good at what they do. It's just funny. You'll see it from Ben, Matt, Andrew, Brett. Matt. I think I need to sub to him. I forgot he was... No, I know who he is, though. I know who he is, though.
Your deaths only help me grow in strength. Hostile down.
I never watch him. Your phone this morning just gives you the rock eyebrow. Oh, you're stuck. How do I get you out? I guess it's best to use Reiki for this. There you go. I'm starting to get nervous now. I'm going up to the point that I did last night. Like the same number. 50 on Firebaze is now Lexus 71. I don't think I'm gonna fully... Oh, sorry. I don't think I'm gonna die on 50, it's just I'm afraid I'm gonna crash on 50 like I did.
Is that really all you have? Enemy down. See how no effort is wasted.
Jeez, I almost died. For some reason, ring of fire wouldn't kill anything. There we go, I'm back into the groove. That okay, I'm on 50. Streaming for an hour and 33.
burn at my ruthless efficiency.
I don't think mine are open, but I have some features on my channel that are kind of like my close friends.
Be advised, exfil window is open.
Although, no offense to one of them, but I should probably take them off my, like, thing up there. Because it's like it's basically like an Australian, like, 13-year-old girl sipping for this dude. And it's on my thing. I should probably take that off.
I will fill many graves this day. See how no
Alright.
effort is wasted. Confirming kill. We are weak and pathetic. Your corpses pile up. There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Exfil option
I was gonna say that until I realized they can hear my voice, but they can't hear yours, but they can still hear mine. Did you, hold on real quick, did you say Zetsubo no Shima or Zetsubo no Shimi?
Ruthless efficiency.
I thought you said Zetsubo no Shimi.
I will fill many graves.
I really want to say the way I say ZNS, but again, streaming.
A single shot unleashes great destruction.
I just do it in an accent, so that's why. Ah, shoot. Great. I like Zetsubo. I don't mind it. Why do you hate it?
They may be many, but they are not expecting you. Kill them all.
Artillery standing by.
Marking artillery targets. Firebaze far bigger hole.
Roger Tango.
Your corpses pile up. Your anger achieved nothing. Mine, however.
One of the reasons I like it so much, I think it's because of the music, because it's not like heavy metal, which it's really good on a lot of maps, heavy metal, like I love 115, that's my favorite Easter egg song. But I like how in some, like, times you'll play it, the game will do that, like, almost angelic chorus, and I'm going like, oh, like, I just, for some reason that gives me goosebumps, and I like it. I think Origins has one of the best, like, different place music. Because, like, the tank's like, da 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 da, like, that. With the headshot power of Deadshot Daiquiri. Also, didn't crash on 50, I'm on 54 right now.
EKIA.
But who knows, I may crash any second, so. As long as I get past 60, that's technically a new high round with support PB. 115.
My ruthless efficiency.
Yeah, I was on Mauer. I got it like a couple weeks ago. It's just because I wanted it to go. I wanted my highest round to be 115, and also I just wanted to beat my 102 on Origins.
Single shot unleashes great destruction.
Isn't that really quick though? How long did it take you? For 200. That's not that bad. 6 times as fast.
Rot alongside your fallen brothers.
I mean, I just count whatever round number you get to as your highest round. Like, no matter how you got it, technically you got to that round, so it is your highest round.
See how no effort is wasted.
How long did it take? Like 200 hours. World records. Call of Duty Mobile.
Exfil window available.
Black Ops 1.
Weapons like these will change the world. Weapons of war grow more powerful every day. I have faced a far bigger horde. learn of my ruthless efficiency.
What do you think's the most underrated character in COD Zombies? Yeah. Or it could be like, I mean, I doubt this is going to be an answer, but if you really want to, it could be like a Cold War operator. Something like that.
Raptor 1 moving out. We'll circle back.
Well, I mean, you can play as Maxis. She's like a character. I know my favorite character, but I know my most underrated.
A single shot unleashes.
My favorite character is like one of the most. I mean, I don't know about overrated because he's lives up to the hype, but just is technically kind of overrated. But
They're gone.
Mr. Tuffin. The Dempsey.
Fill many graves this day.
I think the most underrated kid, in my opinion, I'm not actually sure, but from what I've seen, a lot of people hate him for some reason. I feel like it's undeserved, but I think the most underrated character is Takio. Everyone hates on him so hard. It's like my second or third.
For itself.
Yeah. Ultimus. Vitus is Transit, Di-Res, yeah.
Your death brings me at least some joy.
I don't mind him because it's fun. Like, to me, it's just funny because he's clueless about a lot of things. So it's just like, I was funny, right? You know, he wasn't, but that just kind of comedy, like, I understand it, so it's funny to me. But I will admit, he's definitely not the most likable character. But Primus Takio doesn't deserve the hate he gets.
This is my plan, to kill your kind.
I even like the map he's censored around. I think it's really underrated. If it's above like 30 minutes ago, usually I just don't even try to respond. I've done it 50 plus times easily.
I will
Gorod.
fill many graves this day.
D. I've definitely done Dryas Drac more than 35 times.
I am no stranger to the stench of burning flesh.
I think Gorod, to be honest, is like the map that I've done least out of all the BO3 maps, just because it's hard. I think even that one I've probably done at least 30 times.
Weapons like these will change the world.
It'd be funny if you were saying stuff like this and then you went to do the Gorod Curve and you start like, it's so good, you just can't say it's bad, and then you misdo the bomb step and lose Gobblegums, and then you're just like, Gorod sucks!
Your numbers mean so very little.
Fair. Quote unquote special.
A single shot unleashes great destruction.
Six times.
Be advised, exfil window is open.
If you're playing on solo, it's 6. I've soloed it before.
I think the science speaks for itself. See how no effort is wasted. The real fire comes from within me. I will fill many graves this day. See how no effort is wasted. I am your master, your mistress.
62.
Exfil window gone. Stand
I don't
by
know.
for the next one.
Your anger achieves nothing. Mine, however. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. Kill. See how no effort is wasted? Are you watching this, Shiva? I will fill many graves this day.
They may be many, but they are not expecting you. Kill them all.
I doubt it, but do you think that, you know how the way the kind of the U.S. is right now? Like I would kind of share the same way. Do you think it's ever gonna just, because it always changes, it's ever gonna circle back around and go back to the way it was in like the 1950s? Do you think that's ever gonna happen, or do you think it's only gonna get worse? So I wonder if it has a possibility of circling back just because it just goes through so many phases that that's the one that it. I'm not saying 1950 specifically. It's just you know what I mean. I just can't say it. Hmm. I know what it is.
You are weak and pathetic.
Yeah, that meant something different then.
I am no stranger to the stench of burning flesh.
Yeah, probably, unfortunately, but. Honestly, when I think of the 1950s, I think of those like old-fashioned diners.
Embrace death. Feel it consume you. A single shot unleashes great destruction.
Well, some people.
I will fill many graves this day.
Waste no time. Shoot it now. Fear not. This was only a battle, not the war.
Yeah. I mean, this. You know what I mean when I say this. But with this topic, I kind of hate to say you're right, but I know you are. You know what I mean by that, right? Like, I agree with what you're saying, but like, I hate to say that that's probably is right.
I have faced a far bigger horde.
Honestly, the thing you're saying about nuclear, though, I hope I can actually find someone that does that. Yeah, there are people out there, but they are extremely rare. Florida.
See how no effort is
Yeah.
wasted. I will fill many graves this day. I turn your hatred against you.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
A single shot unleashes great destruction. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency.
I hope
Say
so.
my name. I dare.
I know you're just meaning in a general term, but it was funny when you were saying, like, all these people, your friends. In my head, I'm just like, I have like 2 friends, bro.
I have plans for you. You are nothing to me. I have been doing this a long time. I will fill many graves this day.
Team, Raptor 1 is nearby. Call if needed.
I think I know what the definition is, and then. What's the, like, medium between that called again? It's.
Your anger achieved nothing. Mine, however.
Well, there was like a word for, like, you being both. I forgot what it was called. Because it was something weird. It depends on what you mean by small talk, because this technically you could consider, and I like talking like this online with friends, but in real life, I don't really like talking to people in real life.
I knew Requiem would develop such weaponry. You will learn of my ruthless efficiency.
Raptor 1 will be back.
Are you scared of me? Maybe you should be. I will fill many graves this day.
I feel like if I went to a party like that, because I think I know what you're talking about, I would just be the dude just like watching or look at their phone in the corner, just not talking to anyone.
You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. Like moths, you flew too close to the flame. Contact's down.
Yeah, I immediately knew what you were gonna say. Yeah.
Single shot unleashes great destruction. Assistance needed. Do you know who I am? You will learn of my ruthless efficiency. Could use some help. I would prefer something more powerful.
I'm mostly that way with. I mean, I know the way it sounds, but with people that disagree with me, because like they'll say something that I totally don't agree with. I'm just like, yeah. Damn! What the heck?
Enemy casualty. I am far from finished.
Oh,
There was no hope.
I might die here. I might die here.
All weapons do that.
Move.
Your death brings me at least some joy.
Ah, dang it. I've went down like 7 times in like the past. Oh, I'm stuck. Yep. I fully died. I got stuck in this just loop of I either didn't have a self revive and I had to use a quick revive, or I had a self revive but I didn't have perks. Because like with that strategy, I feel like I'm just kind of bad at it. Because especially when they start super sprinting, they come at you fast, and even reloading with speed cola. Whew. Oh shoot, okay. I'm just gonna end stream now. I don't know if I want to go for Forsaken 100 or